Whales, a Science and Vocabulary Reader by Jack Prager. Read by Mr. Kilby. Whales. Table of Contents. Chapter 1. Meet the Whale. Now that's a whale of a creature. Hold on. It is a whale. Humpback whale. Whales are huge. In fact, blue whales are the biggest animals on Earth. Some are 100 feet long and weigh more than 300,000 pounds. Fast fact. Blue whales can weigh more than 20 elephants. Blue whale. A whale is not a giant fish. It is a mammal, like a seal, lion, or person. Whales breathe air through their blowholes. Fast fact. Whales only have a little hair. It is often on their heads. Blue whale. Whale parts. Mouth. Eye. 2 blowholes. Flipper. Dorsal fin. Fluke. Whale tails have 2 flukes. Whales move their tails up and down to swim through the water. They use their flippers to steer. How mammals and fish are different. Mammals only breathe air, have hair, nurse babies with milk. Fish only breathe underwater, have scales, lay eggs. Chapter 2. Whale Behavior. Whales are ocean acrobats. They leap high into the air, then spin around and hit the water. Splash! Fast fact. This whale behavior is called breaching. Humpback whale. Whales also slap their tails against the water. Smack! Scientists think this may be a way of communicating with other whales. Fast fact. This whale behavior is called lobtailing. Humpback whale. Sometimes whales poke their heads out of the water. Why? They want to know what is going on up there. Fast fact. This whale behavior is called spy hopping. Gray whale. Whales take long, deep breaths between swims. When they breathe out, water shoots high into the air. Amazing! Fast fact. This whale behavior is called spouting. Blue whale. Whales talk to other whales with squeaks, grunts, moans, and clicks. They also like to play. This beluga whale is chasing a bubble it blew. Beluga whale. Whales travel in groups called pods. Many whales migrate north to cold water in the spring. They return south to warm water in the fall. This picture of migrating gray whales was taken from a plane. Gray whale migration map. Red arrow, fall migration route. Blue arrow, spring migration route. Chapter 3. What whales eat. Whales have to consume a lot of food to fill up their big bodies. What do they eat? It depends. Fast fact: beluga whales and sperm whales have teeth. Beluga whale. Some whales have teeth. Whales with teeth eat fish, squid, and crabs. They also eat seals and seabirds. Menu for toothed whales: fish, crabs, squid, octopus, sea stars, snails, seals, sea lions, seabirds. Fish, squid, sea lion. Some whales have comb-like baleen. They eat by taking big gulps of water filled with tiny sea creatures. Then they push the water out through their baleen. The sea creatures that stay in their mouths are their meals. Fast fact: this is baleen. Right whales, blue whales, and humpback whales have baleen. Right whale. Whales with baleen consume very tiny creatures. How do these giants fill themselves up? During the summer, they eat and eat and eat. Some eat more than 5,000 pounds of food a day. Menu for baleen whales: plankton, krill, tiny fish. Plankton, krill. Chapter 4. So many whales. There are 80 different kinds of whales in the world. This is a humpback whale. Male humpbacks sing long, beautiful songs. Scientists have recorded the songs for people to enjoy. Humpback whale. Meet the beluga whale. This white whale is very social. That means it likes to be around other members of its species. Belugas sometimes travel in huge groups with 10,000 members. Fast fact: beluga means white one in the Russian language. Beluga whale. Sperm whales are great divers. They can dive 2 miles deep. Narwhals have a long spike growing out of their heads. It looks like a unicorn's horn, but it is really a tooth. Sperm whale, narwhal. Gray whales migrate farther than any other mammals. Some travel 10,000 miles each year. Southern right whales are very slow. They only swim about 5 miles per hour. Gray whale, southern right whale. Are you ready for one last fact about whales? Like a snowflake, the tail of every whale is unique. That is how scientists who study whales tell them apart. Wow! Sperm whale, gray whale, blue whale, humpback whale. Glossary: baleen, breach, communicate, consume, fluke, lobtail, migrate, pod, social, spout, spy hop, unique. Comprehension questions. 1. Can you name two ways that whales are different from fish? 2. Can you describe two whale behaviors? 3. Can you name two kinds of whales? 4. Can you share 2 more fascinating facts about whales? Bonus fast facts. 50 people could stand on a blue whale's giant tongue. Some kinds of whales live to be more than 80 years old. Whales never go to sleep completely. Only 1/2 of a whale's brain sleeps at any time.